Goldfinger, the man with a finger in every pie. His goal, Fort Knox, the world's biggest bank. His enemy, 007, the world's wiliest, toughest gentleman agent with a license to kill.
What a movie. I could watch that for the rest of the day. Sean Connery there doing his best work as James Bond in the 1964 movie Goldfinger. The British spy was trying to stop the arch criminal from robbing Fort Knox of hundreds of tons of gold. In the movie, the gold, of course, because it's under James Bond's care, was saved. But in real life, there are some questions now about how much gold really lies behind those thick granite walls. The gold reserves stored at the Kentucky Army base have not been audited, though, counted, figured out how much is there, for nearly 50 years. Doesn't that seem strange? Many people, including my next guest, are calling for that to change. He's Chris Powell. He is from an organization called the Gold Antitrust Action Committee, and I think he's having trouble hearing us. Is his audio okay? Chris Powell, can you hear me okay? All right, we're standing by. Let me just tell you while they're double checking that one of the issues here is that there hasn't been an independent audit since the Eisenhower era. The U.S. Treasury says, well, we keep track of how much gold is there, but what is wanted from Chris Powell, who we're working on the audio for, and others, is an independent audit, somebody from the outside to go in and count it, because there's some speculation that it gets traded around from country to country based on the dollar and the levels of gold and the level of the currency internationally. So that is of great concern to these folks. And wouldn't you love to just get behind those doors, Bill?
Look at that.
I mean, it is. And what else is in there?
What is it, $1,000 an ounce these days?
It's about $1,000 an ounce. I think that sounds about right. And behind these walls, which are protected by huge amounts of military, choppers flying overhead, the security is the most intense you will see anywhere in the nation. And now my guest Chris Powell is good, so we can bring him in and talk about this a little bit. Chris, what is your concern about counting this gold, and where do you think some of it might be going?
Martha, we believe that the United States has been swapping gold with the other Western central banks since January 1995, because that's what is reported in the Federal Reserve Board minutes from January 1995. The purpose is to rig the currency and gold markets and to deceive the markets about the strength of the U.S. dollar.